guys. So today's video is for those of you who have maybe been struggling with something, whether it be a pattern, a belief, or a heavy emotion for a while, and have tried all the things. I've done this healing and that healing and that and that and that, but it's still not shifting, right? I've certainly been there. And, as a shamanic healer, a lot of clients, that's when they come to me, is when they're at this point where they just don't really know how to move through this. And so today I really wanted to share three different, common blocks for people who are at this point on their healing path. Okay? So the first one is looking outside when we should be looking within, right? So are you looking at what can I do to change my situation? What thing can I fix? What person, needs to change before, I can be at peace in my life? So that's all external stuff, right? And we want to bring it internal. And, as humans, we don't like to feel uncomfortable. And when we start getting close to our inner wounds, it can be painful. And we could really, really avoid that. And we could spend a lot of time avoiding that. So that's the first one. So the second one is we benefit from this struggle in our life, right? And I don't mean that benefit in a good way. I wrote down a couple examples. One is, for example, maybe we complain to get sympathy from others. It makes us feel loved. Or, maybe we gossip because it makes us feel important, right? We're getting something out of it in some way, and we're just really hesitant to let it go. So we can ask ourselves, how am I benefiting from keeping this in my life? Okay, that's a question we can ask ourselves. And the third one is we're ignoring the incoming data. What do I mean by this? So this is like our intuition, our inner wisdom. Maybe we're receiving guidance and a way through this, but we're either not recognizing it or we're ignoring it in some way, shape, or form. So if intuition, if you have a good baseline feel for your intuition, that's great. Just start to try to build that a little bit if this particular point resonates with you. But if intuition is something either fairly new for you or you're just not too sure about it, then I encourage you to get more information. I do have a free ebook on my website all about intuition. You can download it for free, and that can help you kind of get a start on that. And yeah, so, if this is something that you're struggling with and you want some one-to-one support to work through it, then I do offer individual healing sessions to help people get through it. It's really one of the things I'm absolutely passionate about, and I'd love to walk this path with you.